All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Gentleman of Whiskey 2-year YouTube channel live stream celebration. We're super glad you guys are here. My name is Brandon. This is John. You guys know us, I'm sure, from the channel. We're going to do some fun stuff tonight. We got a giveaway. We're going to crack a brand new bottle. Very excited about that.
Yeah.
We've got a four-way blind that was sent to us. John, why don't you go into detail a little bit about what we're doing this evening?
Yeah, absolutely. So, first thing we're doing, it's kind of hiding behind this microphone here. That was not intentional. but we're going to pop open this Remus Fuel Reserve 6.
Oh, yeah.
What's a birthday without some birthday pours, am I right?
Oh, you were right. 100%.
And then Eric Desmaris sent us a 4-way blind tasting like a long time ago. I think it was actually after our first live stream ever. So
No way.
Yeah, no. So
Wow.
last July.
Wow. Okay.
So we're real super good at getting through that stuff. So
It's great. Eric, thank you.
Yeah.
I can't wait. That's going to be fun.
yeah, definitely. I'm really interested in that. And then when that's done, we're gonna play some bourbon bets.
Put some bets on some bourbon.
You can almost always, well, I shouldn't say almost always. Before this stream, we had a community post up where you can vote for what content you want us to do on live streams.
Yes. Yeah,
So-
which was super cool.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was one of the two we picked. We're just John versus the internet goes a little long sometimes.
We could cut it down, though.
We could cut it down. It might happen in future ones.
It'll happen in the
So
future.
be sure to check in
Yeah.
before we do it. Go through some chat options.
Yeah, let's see who's
Andy
here.
Road says cheers. That was before our stream technically even started. So thank you, Gandhi.
Awesome.
Happy 2-year birthday. It's been an absolutely awesome ride.
I'll tell you what, it's been super fun. And super grateful that the channel's growing and just to see people engaging. So we're very thankful for that. It's a lot of fun and a fun hobby, creates a lot of community, and we're enjoying it.
Yeah, we're closing in on 500 subs.
Yo, that is super exciting.
Think last time I checked, we're at like 457.
Nice.
So
Nice.
definitely getting in there.
That's
We're
awesome.
seeing some growth, and that's super cool. So Johnny Dean says, cheers to 2 years from the road. Just dropped in Briscoe, North Carolina. Nice.
Nice. Johnny Dean. What's up, man? Cheers.
Glad to see you here. And then SKR managed to come in and say hi, despite the fact that her Bruins are playing currently. So
Awesome. Thank you. It's great.
because those people were on time. Yeah, that happens.
LOL.
Yeah, we started a little bit late today. You know.
Technical difficulties.
Yep, it's been a day. Let me put it that way. So why don't we pop open this bottle?
Dude, let's do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go right ahead. I know you're the MGP guy. So.
Yeah, I am the MGP guy, so I'm excited about this. You know what?
You should just get your brand new knife out.
There it is. It has a thing. I just couldn't find the thing.
I've been there.
Terrible.
That's me.
Yeah. I should have used my brand new knife, but I didn't.
Should have used your brand new Gerber knife.
Ooh.
Oh, let's get
Like-
some Glens out here.
Yeah.
So you've had the 5 now, right?
Multiple times. And I might have had 6 at Brian's house. I don't remember. I
Okay.
had 1 at Brian's house, but I don't remember which one.
So you may have had this one without
I
me.
might, well, not this one, but A6.
A6.
A6. There you go.
A6.
All right.
DW says, hello, gentlemen. Or gentleman. Gentlemen.
What's up, DW? Do we know that DW? I feel like I know who that is. Is it,
Which one is it? I can't see on my little screen. Yes, it is 6. So
Yeah.
I got a 6 sometime last year, and it was like $100.
yeah.
I think that's what I got the 5 for, but that was a little bit late. The 5 is a kind of special edition. People don't really talk about that a whole lot.
Yeah, people don't realize it's like an anniversary edition
Yeah.
or something, so they went over the top, I think, with the blends, right?
Yeah.
With like the ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
So when 6 came out, people were like, it's not nearly as good as 5 and it costs more.
Yep.
So there's all this controversy.
Well, it costs more thing makes sense, but at some points the market catches up with reality, and that's just they probably took a loss selling the 5 where they did.
True.
So now the market resets, as we've seen with Booker's
Right.
and
Right.
many, many other things. Like Booker's used to be $75. Actually,
Yeah.
it probably used to be 70 before that.
Yeah.
But when I started getting into whiskey, it was like 75, $80.
Now
Now
it's
it's 100.
Yeah.
And 120 in some places. So
Well, and also, like, I think they didn't do the best job at being clear about why 5 was special.
true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's no branding on it to say that it's a special edition.
So it's like people don't realize that, they don't connect the dots, and then outrage.
Yeah. I understand outrage.
Yeah. Me too.
Hey, we got somebody subbed. I think it is. Oh, I'm going to turn my off. It's probably Chris Big Stick. What's up?
Nice.
Yeah, he's Sherry's fiance, I think.
Oh, no way. What's
Yeah.
up, Chris? That's awesome, man. Thanks for being here.
Super cool dude. He does lives in PA Bourbon Squad all the time.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
They did a Bartle pour for their Alpha Bravo K9
Yeah.
fundraiser thing.
Yeah, I wish I would have gotten to watch some of that. I missed all of that, but seemed like you guys had some really good success, which is super cool.
Yeah, they crushed last year, which is awesome.
Nice. And a super awesome cause too. It's really fantastic.
Definitely. Sherry says 5 so good.
Yeah, 5
Agreed.
is so
Yep.
good.
Chris says happy birthday, guys. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Chris.
It's been a lot of fun. Really glad to do this with you, with Nate, with Brett, whoever will join me.
Some of the awesome people
Sometimes not me.
that are on the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
We'll talk about the Bartle Board.
yeah, how you doing? To be fair, I would not do a Bartle pour. I don't know that my liver's ready for that.
Every time I see a pour like that, I'm just like, oh man. Like, I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could. It would be my only pour, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I think Bartle talks about, though, is that he wants to do it in one pour and he's lazy.
Got it.
Also, there's that kind of like skirting the line of one drink kind of thing.
Yeah, right. One drink. Yeah, for sure.
All right, so have you noticed this yet?
I haven't.
Okay,
No,
well, I did, so.
Okay. I think it smells great.
It's got some strawberry to it. Like, I normally get a lot of red fruits off of MGP stuff. This
Yep.
is strawberry to me.
So it's like light red fruits. Like it's like the nose is very light to me. So it's maybe a little bit of butter, like very sweet, very light. Like it's like on Buffalo Trace I get like deeper, darker red fruits. Like this is like lighter red fruits. I could see strawberries. Like in my mind, cherries are darker than strawberries, right?
Yeah,
Like-
I totally agree.
So like I don't smell strawberries specifically, but definitely some light fruitiness. It's so sweet, man. It smells like sugar. Vanilla, I don't know.
Jerry says I have more respect for that man.
Yep.
Bartle pour of 2XO is pretty good. Yeah, what's the 2XO like?
Ooh.
I'm hesitant because of the experiences I've had with Kentucky Owl before Dixon left. Being a little bit overpriced, but I also did convince Chad to buy one, so.
Nice. I never really got into Kentucky Owl, so I don't really have any previous like experiences, but I do want to try. I mean, I've seen a lot of good reviews of the 2XO. The Innkeeper just came out, right? The second one. The first one was like the Phoenix or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, Phoenix Blend, and
Yeah.
then now we have the Innkeeper.
Yeah.
Something about homage to his family owning.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think that stuff's cool. Also, for some reason I like that name, the Innkeeper's Blend.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. It makes me think of Lord of the Rings, I think. For
That's
some
fair.
reason.
Yeah. Sherry says, today seems like the day for y'all to do it. We will drink that much whiskey, just not all the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah, so
And
we've
not all at
got
once.
blinds, we've got bourbon bets, so bourbon bets might be a little fun,
I think
depending on
it'd be
how
fun.
much we have
Oh, boy.
beforehand.
Yeah.
So, what are light red fruits? I would go like
Apples,
strawberries and
like
apples.
red apples would
Yeah.
be like a light red fruit to
Yeah.
me. Like light as in not as heavy
Yeah.
or as dark or as like pungent. Like so this is very it's like light and sweet. Bright. Maybe bright is like a term maybe some other people would use, like bright red fruits.
Yeah,
Like a
so like
brighter-
if you say tart red fruits, you're talking about like cherries or raspberries. If you're saying light red fruits, you know, you're going light in flavor, so like red apples,
Right.
red, like a lighter cherry, not a tart cherry,
Yeah.
kind of thing going on.
I don't know, that's what my brain that's how my brain communicates it.
Yeah,
It's what makes sense to me.
the descriptors are like in the other things that we smell around. Like we talk about this pretty frequently. Like we don't just smell like cinnamon rolls or like
Right.
you know like
I've never
baked apple pie. Like it's like the combination of scents in there lead me to think about this thing.
Yeah.
So like bright fruits is like this has a bright crisp scent or a bright crisp flavor,
Yeah.
and then has that like berryness to it. They say that the Phoenix is amazing. Sorry, but what is a Bartle pour? So depending on where you are, Bartle pour, they call it a Russo pour in the Bourbon Junkies. It is basically filling any glass or anything to the absolute top. Bonus points if you put some good meniscus on there where it's...
Yep, you gotta get that like little convex top.
Convex, yep.
Yeah.
Because concave is in.
Concave
like a
is
cave.
In. Yeah, it caves in. Right.
Yep.
Science.
Innkeeper is way too oaky for me. Well, if it's too oaky for you, it's probably too oaky for me. So.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Generally, people seem to like the Phoenix better. Innkeeper is def oaky, but I liked it. Cool.
Nice.
I live for this. Cherry tastes nothing like apple to me. That's fair. I mean, we also do talk about at some points that, like, there are flavors that are linked. Like, for me, tobacco, oak, and leather are, like, very similar linked things for me.
Yeah, my brain never goes tobacco. I'm always between, like, leather and oak. And in those two, but those two are close-ish for me. Apples and cherries aren't similar.
No.
Yeah, so what I said earlier, cherries to me are like darker red fruits usually, and like an apple is like I'm imagining like a bright, but there I use the word again, like a red apple in summertime. When you bite into it, it's like sweet, but it's not like rich or dark. I don't know.
I almost just sipped this without you, so I need to.
Dude, yeah,
I need to get into this
too.
So.
I love the conversation though.
Yeah, so I think what it really comes down to, right, is people are always going to talk about how tasting notes are and stuff like that, but with tasting and with nosing notes, the real thing to remember is that none of these are like, very infrequently is it like, man, that is like straight apple. It's like, this is a flavor that I can't quite pinpoint because it's bourbon. It's not an apple.
There are some though that are like, like so butter, like buttery notes on like E.H. Taylor Small Batch or butterscotch on some of the Old Foresters. It is like it like how I think I talked about this in a video. One of those like those Dum Dum Pops that are butterscotch. Mm-hmm. It tastes exactly, or it smells exactly the way that tastes to me. Like that is so sometimes it's pretty like, oh my gosh, this is exactly. But like when you're starting to go like, dude, this is like strawberry or angel food like cheesecake with strawberries on it. Yep. Like you're not tasting exactly that, but you're getting like a combination of things.
I'm getting like a pastry note,
right?
Like a whipped cream note and strawberries. Maybe a little bit of like cream cheese, cheesecake kind of thing.
Right.
But like it's not like Bruzel did that whole thing where he like took a bunch of tasting notes from people, put it in a blender, and was like, man, this isn't anything what that tastes like. And he did that for content, and I get that, but it's annoying.
He put in their exact notes, like cherries and chocolate cocoa powder, and like that was awesome.
Right, and it's going to taste like garbage.
He also dumped a bottle of Weller into a lawnmower. That hurt to watch.
It was if you believe it was really that.
I think he broke the seal. But then, I mean, he could have... All right. He could have edited it out. But I bet he... I don't know. I bet he didn't. I don't know. I don't know the man, so he might. Maybe it was fake. I hope it was fake.
Sherry says, I am the worst with tasting notes, and the scents are even harder for me. Sweet. Fair enough. Look, it is a skill that some people have, and it's a skill that some people need to acquire, and not everyone can do it. Like, a deviated septum will keep you from being able to taste whiskey properly.
Well, even if you don't have a deviated septum or whatever, like, the way that you nose and taste and the way you describe it is different than the way that I nose and taste and the way I describe it. So it's taken me much longer to start to recognize some of the more generalized, like, bourbon and whiskey flavors. I think drinking, like tasting a lot of different things helps. And then also the more you do it and the more you listen to what other people are getting and you just kind of pay attention, it's almost like practicing mindfulness when you're drinking whiskey. Like you're really actually thinking about, like, get past the proof and get past like the spiciness maybe and like what else is there. It's fun. Like, and you get better at it, but it's also individual in that, like, I am trying to describe my experience accurately. Yep. And it's not so much about, oh man, John and I are drinking the same thing. I hope I get the same notes as John. Otherwise, like, no, like, this is my experience. And like, John may taste or smell one thing. Mm-hmm. And for me, because my palate is different, it may show up differently.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of whiskey being subjective.
Yeah.
Like, people will get very different things. You know, Bourbon Bill very frequently gets different things than we do.
Yeah.
You know, other YouTubers get tons of different experiences than we do. Like, I can't tell you how many people have tried to roast me for not liking Penelope. I just don't.
Yeah, you just don't like it.
I just don't like the architects.
Jason C. from the Mash and Drum, I forget what there's a, I don't know if it's Buffalo Trace, I forget, and he says he always gets like these orange notes or citrus notes, and it's like, I get citrus on Wild Turkey stuff, but I don't get citrusy notes on Buffalo Trace. But that's Jason C. from the Mash and Drum. Yeah. The dude's been doing this way longer than me. So.
Who stopped in when we did Bourbon of the Week stream.
Yeah, that was super cool.
Yeah.
That was very cool.
Yeah.
So he's seen you.
Yeah. I did my best not to geek out about it, but I really, like, on the inside, was like, holy crap, it's Jason.
Yeah, you're freaking out. Yeah. It's Jason from the
He's
Mash
one of the
Drum.
first people that I watched.
Dude, the Mash and Drum, ADHD Whiskey, and the Bourbon Junkies. I think the first one I ever watched was ADHD Whiskey because you showed me a video. You're like, you're going to hate this guy, but he's actually pretty funny.
It's possible.
I think you thought that I wasn't going to like his quirkiness.
Yeah.
But I actually really like him. And now it annoys my wife whenever I'm watching his videos.
He does have a very particular cadence.
He's excellent, though.
Yeah.
He's excellent at it.
Yeah, he talks like this the whole time.
Sure.
Where it's nice and quiet.
He says crazy stuff, too.
We think about whiskey in terms of marzipan.
You gotta stop.
Yeah. All right, let's get through the...
People are going to leave, dude.
Let's get through some of these comments. Gandy Road talking about, I believe, Bartle Pours says, got it. I call that a good time.
I think every Bartle Pour is probably a good time.
Yeah, yep.
Till the next day, maybe.
It's not for me. I definitely try to treat whiskey a little bit more in moderation. You know, we talk about that a little bit. But, you know what? To each their own.
I mean, you know what? If I was at a bonfire and it was like, all right, I'm going to do one pour tonight. I brought a bottle to share. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give myself a Bartle Pour and smoke a cigar. Yeah. I can see that. Like, that would be a context. I might do that.
You do a bonfire Bartle.
Yeah, bonfire Bartle.
Licking a Yeti.
Hashtag like bonfire Bartle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. In whatever was available.
Fair enough.
Solo cup. Red Solo cup.
We talked about doing a video like that where we
just
to do a bunch of different like Yetis and all that.
There's a whole bunch of random stuff.
Yep.
But I wouldn't fill a red Solo cup all the way to the top.
Ooh, no, that might dissolve. All right. Johnny Dean said saw the Innkeeper at Myrtle Beach for 120, passed and got the Penelope Private Select. Had to get a backup bottle for it at $60. Awesome. Sherry says can't go wrong with Penelope. Ethan stopped in, said cheers fellas, congrats on the milestone. Thank you for being a part of everything that we do. At some point you will be on.
Absolutely. Yeah. Ethan, you're the man. Thanks for being here, dude.
Chris said, I've only been drinking whiskey for a little over a year, and I'm starting to be able to pick up the tasting notes. As far as the nose, forget it. Well, at some point, you know what? You might be able to pick up nosing notes. It is not an exact science, but...
No, it's not, and that's fine. Like, and that's okay. Like, so Bourbon of the Week is interesting. He tastes differently. So a lot of the channels are gonna, like, when they taste a whiskey, they're gonna go nose. What am I getting on the nose? What am I getting on the palate? What am I getting on the finish? Essentially, and then sometimes they break it down to front of palate, back of palate. Bourbon of the Week. If you haven't checked him out, check him out because he tastes differently. He does like price, drinkability, and proof or something like that. What?
It's just funny to me. Like he tastes differently
than we do.
No, like I was thinking, like in terms of like eating him, he would taste differently than we do.
No, ew. Dude, anyway, so point being, different people enjoy whiskey differently, and he's a whiskey tuber with thousands of subscribers.
Yeah, he just crossed 5,000 at some point. He's closing in on 6, so that's pretty exciting for a dude from PA.
Like, and you get like no nosing notes. He almost doesn't do anything with the nose. He just drinks it and tells you what his experience is, and it's a different but very cool way. So don't feel bad. Enjoy the whiskey the way that you're enjoying it. Yeah.
Johnny Dean said that bottle got double gold at San Francisco. I think he's talking about the Innkeeper blend.
Yeah, the 2XO.
Yeah, okay.
I think so.
SKR Sherry says on Grandma's porch in the summer, that's what it tastes like. Crisp and honey tobacco from my grandpa's pockets. So a little bit of sweat in there. Like a little bit of like mustiness is what Grandpa's pockets would be like to me. I think
you're thinking way too much about Grandpa's pockets.
No, I'm trying. You're right. But if you were saying those things, like my explanation for that would be like it's a little like sweaty. Like it's a little salty, a little funky.
I think I would just think like that's how your grandpa, like his clothes smelled from the tobacco or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What tastes like that? The butterscotch. I need it. I think it was...
It was the E.H. Taylor small batch is what I was getting that on. And I also get like those butterscotchy notes on the Old Forester 1897.
That wasn't the video, though. I think the video was...
Oh, yeah. What was the video?
I think it was Penelope Architect. I think it was...
Yeah, it probably was.
The middle one.
I went on that. Yeah, if you go back and watch our recent Penelope Architect video, I go on a rant about Dum Dum Pops in there. Mm-hmm. It's probably towards the middle of the video.
I did cut a good portion of that out because it was like a 10-minute rant between the two of us.
Yeah. So. We went in on that.
Yeah, we don't always have to fight.
Yeah.
Chris says, I've come across a bunch that have a graham cracker finish. Yep, definitely a pretty common one. It makes me mad because I've been drinking bourbon for much longer, and Chris picks things up already. Look, it is a journey, and not everyone starts at the same point. Sherry also says, OMG, we need those shirts. G&W, mindfulness of whiskey.
Hey.
That's a good segue into today's giveaway.
Yeah, that is. Talk about it.
So anyone who comments, comment once. If you comment multiple times, you won't get multiple entries. That's just how we're rolling things. Comment once, you'll be entered to win a t-shirt. My wife is here in the corner, and at some point we're going to have a faith cam for when we do reveals and stuff, and you'll see the beautiful shirts. I've worn it before. I'm wearing our old school G&W triangle shirt right now. But win a shirt, win some stickers, win some samples if you can prove you're 21.
Yep.
So just drop comments. They'll be baller samples because it's our birthday, and birthdays are for presents, and our presents will be to you. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, you didn't even script that. That was good.
You know, I do my best.
Birthdays are I can't even repeat it. Birthdays are for presents.
Well, I thought about presents earlier, and I was like, nah, it's too late to worry about that.
Yeah.
We do have cake later.
Excited for cake.
Yeah,
and I think
excited for cake.
After the blind, after the bourbon bets, I'll be
we're going to be needing that cake. DW says, I'm terrible at tasting notes, but you also know what I like. And also, if I don't like something, I will taste it 2 to 3 times more before it's no. Yo, that's Dave.
I know. Yeah, I know. I read that when you were talking about birthday presents. I was like, that's absolutely Dave. Dave, that's awesome.
Thanks for stopping by, Dave, on our OnlyFans.
Yeah, man. And thanks for sharing all the awesome stuff that, we get to taste and everything. It's a lot of fun.
Yep. Dave's part of the 717. 717 Bourbon Society is a super cool place. So.
Yeah, super cool guy.
Might see some more of them in here at some point. Faith said, I have a hard time describing what I'm tasting. I can tell there's complexity in the flavor, but struggle to break it down. Not my strong suit. Fair enough. Brian, who was on our last stream, chose between...
it was JTS Brown and E.H. Taylor
Small Batch. Yep. Thank you for that.
Yep, thanks, Brian. Happy birthday, man.
Ooh, hold on, I'm going back to that one. The bottom says, thanks for welcoming me into the PA Whiskey Wolfpack. Is that what our...
We need shirts, dude.
Yeah.
If that's what it is, yeah.
Yeah, Whiskey Wolfpack.
Whiskey Wolfpack?
Love that.
Wow.
Yep. Chris is talking about Chris Littlewood being Bourbon of the Week. Brian, love that Remus 6.
Brian, it's really good.
It's not... I get the not 5 comparison, though.
Sure.
Like, it is not even close to 5 for me.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would buy this again. Like, it might actually keep me from buying a 7. Not gonna lie.
I might. I think, well, for me, I think, all right, if we went somewhere and this was on a shelf for $100, I think I might buy it. Yeah. I don't think I'd be upset about it after trying this one.
I don't know that I'd pay $100 for this.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My wife is going to try some. She's back in the corner.
It's like, hey, excuse me.
Yeah, no. She drinks along with us.
Let me have some.
It's awesome. Chris says I need the double extra fat size. Bro, me too. I wear a 2X and it's just where I'm at. So it's almost like I knew that was coming. If you've never had the 5, though, would you buy it?
Ooh, that's a good question.
No, I don't think I would.
Really?
Yep.
So you don't like it?
For $100, I could get one of those Art of Spirits picks. Dude, that Art of Spirits pick is the same price, and to me, 20 times better.
somebody here hasn't tried it, so I wouldn't know.
That's true. We're gonna have Nick on at some point, and I think for
Oh,
having Nick on,
yeah.
we need to open that and talk about his picks
Dude,
with him.
the sticker on that is sweet. Frogman.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yep. Super cool. Well, damn, stop getting ahead of me. 2x? I need 3x. Nah, that's fair. Some days I need 3x too.
It's all good.
That all-you-can-eat sushi doesn't eat itself. Brian has never had 5. Well, we can change that at some point.
Yeah, and that confirms that I had 6 at Brian's house. Brian and I said that earlier. I was like, I'm pretty sure I had 6 at your house. And I was trying to remember if it was 5 or 6, but I think it was 6.
Yeah. Babe, can I have, in that drawer, there is 2 flight boards? The second one down. And we're going to open up our blind for tonight.
Oh, boy.
D, B, A, C.
All right.
Should probably put that in order.
It doesn't look like scotch, so that's good.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be bourbon.
That's good for me.
Do you like these?
Yeah, can I?
Carrie said she would buy the Remus again. Yeah, I don't know if it would be my first priority,
I'm going to put
but
Gwen's back.
if I came across a 7 for MSRP
Everyone.
of $100, like I think I would not be afraid to get one after trying that 6. I really liked it a lot. Yeah, I don't know. That MGP stuff, man. For me, it's really good. I really enjoy it. What are you gonna do? You want to go
A, B, C, D?
right, starting inside, outside, or outside, inside?
Let's go inside, outside.
Inside, outside.
Yep, inside, outside.
We'll start with A.
Yep.
Dude, this is it's like
Yeah, no, he did some work with it.
Actually, I do need this. Hey,
What?
I mean,
It's like thick tea.
Yeah, he did a great job of making these not
this is from
blow up in the mail.
Eric or Chris?
Eric Desmaris.
Eric Desmaris. Do I know him?
He's a PA Bourbon Squad guy.
Okay.
He's not as active now as he was a while ago.
Dude, this is
Yeah, I kind of gave up.
this is a chore, but I'm gonna do it. Maybe I can just twist it off. I'm probably strong enough. I am.
I'm glad you're strong enough to twist the top off
Alright.
a bottle.
Did you do you did D?
Yep. Gave it the old D.
Ew.
Hey, managed to get it so I can just tear it off.
Great.
C.
Oh man.
Man, this is tight on here.
I'll tell you what, this is exciting. This is crazy. This is like I've watched the Bourbon Junkies
Yep.
receive blinds from people and then do them. And like here we are doing this.
Shit.
So this is special.
Yeah,
This is a great birthday live stream.
agree. I'm all about it.
I'm also doing this in such a way that you're opening all of them. Because you didn't notice.
I'm gonna get caught back up at some point, but SKR said, "Ooh, I love blinds. Maybe I'll have to send y'all one. Do it, please."
I don't like scotch.
So give him entirely scotch. Is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
full scotch.
Full scotch. Oh, you poured my A. Thank you.
I did. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Gotcha.
Close that down, and I'm gonna turn to
I love blinds also. Super fun.
birthday blind.
This is also crazy because like there's no like I have zero context. I have no like there's no.
Dude, I don't have any context.
These could be
either.
all the same. They could be different. They could be
He could pull a
an ADHD.
Matt Madness and
all Eagle
get
Rare store
Chris
picks.
with all. That was Chris
Excuse me.
that he got with Chris from Bourbon of the Week.
Yeah.
Was on, and he did all.
He did it to
Knob
Sean
Creeks.
and Dan too, didn't he?
That I don't know. I've not been keeping up with Matt Madness. I gotta be honest. Now that I'm editing for one video a week, I'm not watching as much YouTube as I did before.
I believe that. I
So,
believe that.
oh, Eric's here. Gotta click in the right place. Cheers, all. Dude,
Eric,
thank you so
cheers.
much for the blind. Super cool. Just trying to catch up here.
Yeah. Got some comments.
Chris picked the 5 over the 6 in a blind. That's fair.
Yeah.
I think it's hands down better. What of the Nulu bottles you have do you each like the most? I just had a Nulu single barrel and I'm enjoying it. Man, I like them all a little bit for different reasons. I like the peach because it is basically all grown up Crown Royal peach.
The peach is insane.
Peaches.
Dude, don't even start. People will leave.
Or people will come.
Yeah, or people will come.
Because I'm making pop culture references.
Gross.
Hey, who doesn't love Jack Black, though?
I do. He's very talented.
Also, the Amburana finish I have from Our Bourbon is fantastic. My wife is enthusiastically nodding her head in the background. So
I've had I think toasted Nulu has been like what I would say classically I like the most. So the peach is delicious, the Amburana is delicious. I don't own those. I haven't bought those. I have a single barrel. I had a single barrel that I got in Delaware last year, and I didn't like it that much. It was a little lower proof. It was like 106 proof, I think. It just wasn't very good. But the toasted bourbon, the toasted rye that I've tried, I think for me have been my favorite. But I really like toasted finishes, French oak finishes, like those double barrel finishes.
They're getting to be a lot more hit or miss than they used to be too. Like we've had a few picks recently. I'm not going to call them out, but we had a pick at Vin's house that was not what I would want to pay close to that price for.
It's tough with picks too, because it's somebody picking something that they like, and so you don't like that.
Right.
The single barrel is also a single barrel, so it just was one that I didn't really care for. I'm glad you like yours, Johnny. Like, that's great. Nulu, I like MGP source stuff, so it's very good.
Oh, that's why. Haha. That's funny.
I don't know what's happening.
It's a different scene, so I have a different button on my Stream Deck for it.
Got it.
So it wasn't showing, even though I was reading it.
Nice.
Brian said, just got a Nulu Double Oaked, haven't opened it yet. They're good.
That's the way to go.
That's what Sherry says. Toasted Nulu, favorite is the Nulu Honey. Gandhi Road says, I did my first blind last night on your recommendation from the 5 stages video to know what you like better. It was fun. What'd you do? Tell us what you blinded.
That's super awesome, Gandhi.
Yeah. Great
Yeah.
that we're...
Dave, and I paid for one of those. The Nulus? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
The rye was good.
You know what? We're not pairing it with the right things. That's the problem. You know what we got to pair them with. We got to do
American Spirits Green Label, apparently. All right, look, we got to start this. I already sniffed one, so I cheated a little bit.
It's great.
It's fine.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like we're scored.
So what are we doing?
We're
with this
just
blind?
doing a
Are we
blind.
are we just ranking them? Are we trying to guess them? Like,
yes. Yeah, we're ranking them.
Like, which one?
If you want to try and guess, cool. We're not doing like points for it. That's what Bourbon Bets is for.
Cool.
So.
Okay.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers.
Apples, like a little bit of a bready note to it.
Yep. That's it. I mean, that's almost exactly what I'm getting. There's definitely some proof there. It's really sweet. I really like the way this smells.
I'm going to stir something real quick. Chris says I'm not allowed to drink the Nulu. Sherry says it's too expensive to waste on me.
Oh, no.
But she also just said that she's annoyed that his palate is further than hers is. Yeah. So I'm going to stir that pot a little bit. No points. Come on, let's make some bets here, boys. That's what Bourbon Bets is for.
Yeah, we'll be betting later for sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. If you've never seen it, we did it on our last live stream, and I will explain it better this time, and we'll have no typos. So,
it'll be fantastic.
Doing my best here. All right. A little bit of leather, a little bit of caramel on this. Initially, this smells like it could be turkey.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, Eric might have some dusty turkey.
Dude.
People talk about that a lot, so.
Well, that's what's fun about this. Like, I know nothing about Eric's collection or his palate or what he likes or anything, so.
I know he probably has more than me.
Probably. He probably has way more than me then. Dude,
right,
I love the way
it
it smells. Yeah.
Oh yeah, caramel, apples, nice bit of spice to it. Man, that's good.
Dude, off the rip, that hits like a Knob Creek to me. Not on the nose, but on the palate. It doesn't. I don't get turkey on the palate.
I'm still thinking turkey. One of the pieces of information that he did give me though is I asked him about doing the Remus first to make sure it wouldn't like blow our palates out.
Oh yeah,
And he did say everything was above that. So
and that's what 100 proof.
100 proof. Yep.
Oh boy, these all smell. I mean, they all smell like really rich.
Yeah. A little bit of nuts.
Dude, there's something like really fruity on the back of the palate too for me. Like,
I'm locking in turkey. I think this is turkey.
you think it's turkey?
Yep.
I'm not sure.
Could be like a Russell single barrel. Could be like a dusty
yeah.
rare breed, or like the non-chill filtered rare breed.
Yeah, I've never had that.
I've never had those either, but that's like this is what I'd
This
imagine
could
that
be-
those would taste like.
Yeah, like a Russell's. I could see this being a Russell single barrel. And I do get a lot of nuttiness on like Russell's 13. So this could be something like that. That's fair.
Gandhi says my daughter picked them. Cooper's Craft, Middleham and Green single barrel, Old Forester 100 rye. Cooper's Craft was your favorite. Awesome.
Very cool, man.
Yeah.
That's great.
We just did Cooper's Craft last night,
Yeah, we did. Yep.
and I'm pretty sure we picked it last.
Nope. Friday night.
Yeah, you're right.
Friday night.
It's Sunday, not Saturday.
Yep. I didn't place it last. You're saying the group did.
Yeah, I think so. I did not check.
That's
But,
crazy.
yeah.
It was definitely not. It was not the top. That's for sure.
No, that Sazerac early times actually swept. Pretty sure.
So, for context for people, Friday night was our Gentleman of Whiskey like Fourth Friday tasting, and we did a blind. We did Budget Kings. That was the theme. So we had Cooper's Craft 100, Jack Bonded, Old Forester 100, and Early Times Bottom and Bond from Sazerac.
Yeah, if you check out our Instagram page, we give a breakdown of all of those.
Yeah, you can see the bottles.
Yep.
And then we did them blind, right? So there was 12 of us, 10 of us, 12 of us.
No, it was 10.
Brian was there.
Yeah,
Had a really good time.
follow us on Instagram at Gentleman and Whiskey, all one word.
Yeah.
No and symbol because you can't. So it's also linked in our socials. I'm not sure if it's in the description here, but it will be at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you want to move on to sample 2? Or you like?
No, I want to finish this one first.
Oh, you're gonna finish it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's blind. What do we gain by
Well,
comparing and contrasting?
Just figuring out which one I like the most. Like, I may want to taste it more. I don't know. That's fine. Do what you gotta do, bro. It's very good. I really like. There's nothing that I don't like about it.
Tons of cinnamon on the finish too.
It's really good. Which cinnamon is definitely like that spicy cinnamon can be a turkey thing for me.
I'm locking in turkey. All right. Number 2?
Yep. Number 2. Cheers.
Oh, that's way different.
Yeah, this is all like brown sugar and butter, and there's still some proof on the nose.
Gary says, go back to compare. Who can remember? I actually don't like comparing because I think it detracts from each individual whiskey personally. And I think that's like, I joke that with Brandon the one time that I just nail it every time on one of our outtakes. But that's like I make up my mind and then I move on.
Yeah.
Because if I'm the indecisive person that will never make a decision if I don't just say like, this is what I like, give this an impression in my head, and then I rate each one individually based on the one before it.
Gotcha. Yeah, see, like for me, I'm really trying to figure out, like something like this, I really want to figure out which one do I like the most and why. And so for that reason, I want to be able to go back and forth a little bit, like resmell or retaste one if I'm like, well, what did I like the most about A?
Mm-hmm.
Do I like it more than what's on C? Or, that kind of stuff. For me, that's my process. It works for me.
I'm not bugging on your process. That's
No,
not
no,
like
no.
roasting.
I'm just saying, like, this is your process. This is what works for you.
Yeah.
Also, these pours are big. I'm not draining all these.
It's only an ounce. It's a 2-ounce bottle. I took half, you took half. Gonna get to comments, but
yeah,
this smells like it could be Amburana to me. It's got that like snickerdoodle cookie.
I think it could be toasted or finished.
Brian says sharing a new single barrel with wifey, 119.4 proof from Bourbon Street. I think it's amazing. Wifey's not a fan, too proofy for her. Yeah, I get that. Chris says, I always save some of my blinds to revisit, but hey, I don't judge. I'm not judging, I'm just saying.
No, that's cool.
Michelle says, definitely gave me bourbon face. Brandon is right. Ooh, Sherry, come on now. Come on.
Did
you are the one who preaches.
Did you taste this?
Yes. No, I did not taste it. Okay.
You should taste it.
Well, I'll taste it in a second.
Sorry.
Sherry preaches inclusivity, and yet she's shitting on me.
I don't know. All I heard was Brandon's right. I love that.
Brian says all those samples look dark. Yeah, they are pretty dark.
Brian, these are dark.
Yep.
These are dark and rich and full. They're delicious. So far.
I'm getting Amburana. Oh,
dude, this tastes like George T. Stagg. Like this tastes like Buffalo Trace. Like expensive Buffalo Trace.
I disagree. This kind of tastes like motor oil. It's like very heavily oaky and leather, and like it's got this like funk to it.
I'm not getting any funk, man. I'm getting like some really dark, like rich sweetness, a lot of proof.
If it was George T. Stagg, it's the 2019 that everyone
Some
hates.
I don't know. No, dude, listen, it's totally cool, man. I'm just saying, like, I think it tastes good. It's very different.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're all the same.
I think that's finished at the very least, and I think it's Amburana. I think it could be a Starlight cigar batch.
Oh. Yeah, I've never had that.
I've never had it either, but this is a little malty to me. And Starlight uses a 20% malt. 60, 20, 20. Funky nuts. I agree with funky nuts. What are you saying? You know what I'm saying.
I don't know. So far, I like them both.
They're good. They're good in different ways. It's not motor oil. That was just my like first impression of it. But it's heavily oaky.
That first sip was like, to me, like hit me like a Stag Junior. Like,
Johnny says, breaking out the Parker's Heritage Double Barrel tonight? We very well might. Depends on how toasted we are after bourbon bets.
We'll see.
But we have a sample back there from Brantley, and I did kind of tell Johnny that we might do that.
Oh,
so.
Did you? I'm a man of my word. You made a promise.
So
that'd be cool.
Yep.
That'd be a cool way to end.
Absolutely. Let's check on 3. So C.
All right. Literally smelling this smells like Old Forester 1910 to me. It's like that, like appley, sweet, little bit of butter, like that double oaked. It smells like literally immediately, I think, Old Forester 1910.
Sherry asked, which one is better, John, since you're killing them off and being decisive? I like 1 the best so far, and 2 the second best.
I think she's throat shade. You do the second best because you've only had 2. That's amazing.
I can only rate it out of a scale of 2.
Yeah.
Although this one might end up being 3.
I don't know. It smells good. It's lighter. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's very corny. It might be a little young.
Well, and he said they're all over 100 proof, right? So this
Yep.
can't be Old Forester 1910, but that's what it smells like.
I do get some banana. I get like a lot of like corn, like bordering on candy corn. That's usually the tell for me that it's a little youthful.
Maybe it's 1920.
I don't think this is Old Forester.
It could be Jack.
Could be Old Ezra.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's not nutty enough.
Brett says, sir!
What's up, Brett?
For those of you...
Good to see you, sir.
Brett has been on our channel before, and he's going to be on, like, 6 straight episodes. I'm just kidding. He's on some...
He has replaced Brandon.
For all of the Scotch content.
Which I am incredibly grateful for. Johnny Dean, hope you like it as much as I did. That's awesome, man. Yeah, we'll find out.
Chris with the Brandon with the obvious. You've only had 2. That's why it's number 2. Or is it number 2 because it's poop?
It was the way that you said it that cracked me up.
Fair.
You want to taste this?
Yeah, I do. Cheers. I rescind my previous. This could be 4 Roses.
Dude, that is not
it's
what
very perfumey.
That is not what I expected. Yeah. Wow. The nose and the palate are so different. Wow.
This is what I imagine drinking cologne to be like.
All right. So is it a 4 Roses? It could be a 4 Roses single barrel or like small batch select maybe.
I think it's probably a barrel select of one of the 10 recipes.
Oh.
Of the like barrel strength. Brett asks, what's going on here? What are we drinking? This is a blind that was given to us by Eric Desmaris.
Yep. So we don't know. But
yep.
It's definitely whiskey. For sure.
We're doubling down on the blind tonight. It's this blind from Eric. And then we've got bourbon bets coming up.
Yep.
And then some cake and maybe probably some Parker's Heritage double barreled.
Yeah. Close it out.
Brut, Old Spice. I don't know, maybe some Chanel.
What's Johnny Depp's flavor? I just saw a commercial for
Dior. Is it Dior?
I don't know. He's like playing guitar in the desert.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just Johnny Depp things.
Johnny Depp playing guitar in the
Johnny
desert.
Depp stuff.
I like the nose a lot. The palate is what's throwing me off.
If anybody's wondering, my dog is in the house. She's chilling right next to me.
Okay, so this is like... The palate is like savory a little bit.
Yeah. Yep.
Leathery.
Mm-hmm. Baking spices.
Yeah.
Definitely like some perfumey notes.
There's no brown sugar. There's no maple. There's no butter. No bourbon. That, so far, sample C, if anybody's wondering, is in dead last for me.
Oh, I agree.
Dead last.
100%.
I can't wait to find out it's like something crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be,
we would think that's like so good.
It's going to be everything that we've been trying to avoid with Do I Like This?
It's actually
all
George
in one.
It's actually George T. Stagg. You're like, no. It'd be so sad.
Chelsea, you got to lay down.
So.
There's not a lot of fruit.
Oh, dude.
If there is, it's like raisin.
I really like the nose. It's the palate that is... It's like the palate is so different. That's the thing that throws me. The first two are somewhat consistent. The nose and the palates are similar. So number 3 is there. Chris, put that on screen.
Look, what can I say? It's just been in order so far, so we'll see if 4 lands. But I really don't see any of these blinds being liked less by me than number 3.
Yeah, 4 is going to have to be terrible.
Yeah.
And this is not like... So this isn't like Scotch or Irish whiskey bad for me. Like I would never drink it. It's just so different.
I think that you would really enjoy the Redbreast cask strength.
I would try it. Like The Glenmorangie orange that we did 2 months ago.
The La Santa.
Yeah.
It's red.
That was not terrible.
No.
That was not terrible.
Yeah.
I still won't buy one.
That broke my more proof, more flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was great.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Yep.
All right, 4.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, wow.
Brian. You see Brian's comment? Or we got to keep going with the comments. Sorry, guys.
So no revisit. Really hope it's something you previously loved. Sherry just wants to watch our world burn.
Yeah. This is the most Buffalo Tracy nose for me. It's like apples and butter and red fruits and sweetness and everything.
This is straight butterscotch to me. Like literally the where there's butterscotch candies.
So it's an E.H. Taylor single barrel.
Chris said, "Are you sure it's not 4th?" I don't know yet. I haven't had 4.
This is very buttery. This is not as butterscotchy for me. Like it's not the butterscotch flavor I was describing in the Architect, but it's super buttery. It's like sweet, delicious, buttery, amazing.
This is butterscotch dum-dums to me.
To you?
To me.
I'm gonna get you a butterscotch dum dum.
Brian says they're all blends.
They're all blends. Yeah, I was cracking up.
They might all be straight from the barrel. They could be.
Dude.
Irish whiskey bad. Oh, Brandon. Redbreast is amazing. Brian dead. Hey, easy on the Irish.
It's bad for me. Bad for me.
Taste is subjective.
Yep. Not saying it's objectively terrible. Just saying for me, I don't care for it. That's all.
I get butterscotch and apples.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, like there's no proof there's no heat.
No.
It's crazy.
I would imagine though, I mean Eric knows what he's doing. I would imagine this is probably the highest proof though.
It definitely could be. He's like watching and he's like, no, that's definitely not the highest proof. Who knows?
You know what? This could be an Obtainium.
Yeah.
This could be an Obtainium. I can talk. This could be an Obtainium Canadian. Because we have that Obtainium 26-year Canadian, and it does not smell anywhere close
that
to the
orange
proof
one?
that it is. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that stuff is so good.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Good. Yeah.
All right, we got to try it, though.
Yeah, obviously
Cheers.
the guessing, like, I'm just working off of my knowledge of whiskey, what I've tried, more or less.
Yeah.
It's harder for me to guess things that I've never tried.
I think this is the oldest.
It's really good. It's like there's like definitely some spice and some oak on the palate. It is still sweet though. I'm gonna do another sip.
I do get a little tobacco on the nose now that I've sipped.
It's way less sweet on the palate. You know what I mean? And so is that why you're saying you think it's older?
Well, it has a bunch of oak, but it's not over oaked. This actually could be stag.
It's like leathery and oaky.
This could be stag.
It's the nose still smells insane, but I'm not getting. So there's like that, to me, like red fruity, like red fruit or grapey notes. I also thought Eagle Rare when I smelled it, but obviously that's way too. I know it's not Eagle Rare, but like in my mind,
Could
like
be Eagle Rare 17. He might have just put it last. Because
that's true. I've never had that. I've never tried it.
It is very oaky. I would bet that this is over 14 years old.
So like, do you think it could be like, it's so to me like, I've never had Knob 15 or 18, but I would assume that those are super nutty.
I don't think that. Actually, a lot of people say that the 15 and 18 aren't very nutty, but I would say that this is not.
Like chewing on a wallet.
I mean, could be. I've never chewed on my wallet, but I have tasted leather before. I was a hockey player for a while.
I really like that a lot, but it's missing like any of those sweeter bourbon notes for me.
It has some apple. To me, it has a little bit of brown sugar like hidden behind the apple and the leather and the oak. It's pretty well balanced.
Yeah, it does not do this. So it's kind of like this, like it just kind of it's a wave of like
Yeah.
all these flavors that wash over. The
Usually,
finish is nice.
usually
So
for
that
me,
finish-
yeah. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
That's all I was gonna say. I was just saying, completing my thought of like the finish is also nice.
Yeah. For me, like really expensive whiskey tends to have not a lot of like spikes. It's flavors that flow into each other.
Yeah.
And I really think that this could be like something like that. Maybe like an Old Fitz 19. I don't think it's probably not Old Fitz 19 or 18 because he did send this last year, so the 19 wasn't out. So that's probably not that.
We can't be that.
Maybe Heaven Hill 17, something with a lot of age on it.
Maybe.
All right, I have my order. You do your thing.
Yeah, I don't have an. I have a last place. C's last.
Sherry says hidden sweetness. That's like me.
What's your order?
What's your order?
You're not.
When you're ready.
You're not going to. 100%.
4, 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
So the last one, D,
Mhm.
A, B, C. C was just not it for me. I still think B could. I definitely think B is wood finished. I would bet that it's an Amburana. What do you consider expensive whiskey? That's a tough question because I would not consider like Calumet, even though it is physically expensive, like Calumet 16 being $150 to be expensive. I would consider like Stag, Eagle Rare, 17, Old Fitz, like all your ultra premiums that like if you find it at retail, it's like thousands of dollars less than what it would be on secondary. Brian says when your spouse yells at you for spending too much. He likes the D best. I do like D the best. I know what he's trying to say here.
I know what he's trying to say too.
Brian makes a good point. Sherry says, "Oh Lord, Brian, then we're screwed because that would never happen here because she is the buyer." That's awesome.
I figured it out.
I like that 3 of them are empty and one still has about half left in it. That's hysterical to me. Look, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that C was your least favorite.
C is my least favorite. A and B were really, for me, very close.
Mm-hmm.
B is a little sweeter, and I like that. So B, A, D, C is my order. And it was super tough between D and A, really.
Yeah.
But that, if it's age or whatever, like that lack of like brown sugar maple, some of the sweeter bourbon flavors, like not having that on the palate for me, I got some of that on A, so I like A a little bit more.
Okay, so you said B?
B is number 1, A is 2, D is 3, C is 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, we're going to the Faith Cam.
I'm terrified to know what these are. Hey.
My wife is live.
Am I in? I can't even see it.
Yeah, you're in.
Oh, you're on.
Yeah.
Get your finger out of your nose. Just kidding. Sorry.
All right.
Hey, Eric, seriously, thank you. This was super fun. Super fun to do.
Definitely.
Also, excellent submissions. Thank you.
Yep. Special thanks to Eric Dismaris for supplying our birthday blind. And now my wife is going to tell us what it is.
Do you want just what down the line alphabetically or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just give us down line alphabetically.
All right. So A was Little Book, Chapter 5.
Okay.
It's
Hold up.
age 5.
Got that nuttiness. Yep. Okay.
B was Nashville Barrel Company Houdini.
Nice.
So MGP.
Yep, MGP source.
Yes. It also said Mash and Journey Pick. It's
Okay.
a 6-year
Very cool.
MGP. C was Rare Character, another Mash and Journey Pick. It's a 6-year MGP.
Okay.
And D was Elijah Craig Barrel Proof B520.
Wow.
So it turns out there is an Elijah Craig barrel proof that I like.
There you go.
Yeah. Awesome.
Eric,
So none
those
of the
are
ones you thought they were. But
No, not at all.
still
no,
a very
no,
interesting selection.
and that's totally fine. That's super fun. Eric, thank you so much.
Yeah.
What an awesome line. Thanks for sharing those pours.
Yeah, thank you. It's actually the first Nashville Barrel Company I've had.
Really?
No, that's not true.
No,
Vin brought one from the 717.
I feel like you brought like 3
Yeah.
at one time.
Yep.
Dude, those, I'm telling you, so we did that 717 tasting, and I was like, so my wife and I are going to go back to Nashville for our second year anniversary this year. I'm 100% going there. I'm so excited. Like that is a priority of mine on that trip.
So Eric said these went upwards in age and down in price.
Oh,
So
interesting.
that's really interesting because that is I believe the oldest. No, I had B517, but I didn't like that one as much.
This
It's one of the first ECBP batches. That was good.
This is the oldest ECVP batch that I have had,
Yeah.
and that's super fun. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much.
Sherry said, I enjoyed lines and seeing what people like. No hype. Just said, hey, Faith. Super cool.
Yep, that's the whole thing. That's what's so great about blinds, right? So, no idea what we're drinking.
Yeah.
Rank them blind.
Yeah.
Did you put a Booker's second?
Little Book Chapter 5 had 2-year in the blend. Yeah, but that's... Wasn't Chapter 5 the one that had some malt whiskey in it?
Dude, you are asking the wrong person.
I'm pretty sure.
I know so little about Booker's and Little Books. Sorry.
Eric said Little Book Chapter 5 had 2-year in the blend, but I think that was... 5 is the one I have. Can you reach that one? Behind you. It's next to the bar sound. I don't think that's the one I have.
This guy?
No, yeah, Faith Scrap.
Put me on
Okay,
the
so
spot.
this is the one that I have. So
No way.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. 2-year Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, 3-year straight rye malt whiskey, 5-year Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, and 15-year straight bourbon whiskey.
Okay.
So
I had a Booker's, one of our G&W guys, Shelby, I've known for a long time. He shared a Booker's from 2022 with me, and I really liked it, which was like surprising because like these are known for being pretty nutty, and like I shy away from that profile. But like, and I got it on the palate, but it was still really good.
I think that the Little Book is probably the most off-profile things that you can have. But it does not surprise me that my least favorites were to the Rare Character. Did he say it was MGP sourced?
Yep.
Okay. Does not surprise me that my 2 least favorites were MGP sourced.
Right, and I picked an MGP source as my number 1.
Shocker.
Hey, that feels great. Look, when you do stuff like this and it validates, your palate and whatever, it's great.
Yeah.
It feels awesome.
So what people don't know is behind the scenes when we do I like this?
Feels like I won. That's what it feels like.
When we do I like this, right? It is nuts because we're like always kind of terrified that we're going to pick something and say that we like it when it's something that we've been on record as saying we don't like before. And so far, we have both picked things that we don't like and that we like that we've had before with our preconceived notions, which is crazy.
Yeah, and there's I mean, on my part, there's no like I'm trying to trip John up in anything, but I am trying to pick things for him that he'll have the opportunity to either be like, oh yeah, I definitely like this, or like, you know what, I definitely don't like this.
Yeah.
You know?
But you have definitely given me 2 opportunities so far to F up.
Well, dude, you gave me freaking wow, I can't think of what it's called.
The Basil
toasted.
Hayden's toast.
The Basil Hayden's
But
toast. Yeah.
I don't hate that. That's why I gave it to you.
Yeah.
Because
fair.
I don't know that you've ever had it.
Nope.
And I don't know that I really don't mind it. I don't think it's a $50 whiskey, but that's beside the point. That's not the point of do I like this.
The nose wasn't bad. The palate was
Right.
not good. Didn't like the palate. I don't like.
Brian says biggest surprise is that John liked an ECBP. I actually do like some of them, but
Well, actually, sorry. Go ahead.
I think part of it is that the internet ruined ECBP for me. Because before I even tried one, before I even had the opportunity to buy one, people touted them as stag killers. But I got stag first. And to me, no ECBP that I have up on my shelves, they're actually up here, but they're out of shot right now.
A bunch of them.
Yeah. At some point, they'll be in shot. We like to rotate the set so that stuff is in shot.
I even tried to buy one of them off of him.
He tried.
Yep, he wouldn't do it. He has so many. I'm just kidding. No, the way you said that about the ECBP was surprising to me because I don't know that.
Don't cut yourself on stream.
Sorry. I just like fidgeting.
I understand that.
Put it over there. I've never thought of like, oh, John doesn't. I've never thought of you as like someone who doesn't like ECBPs at all. But you picked the private barrel over the ECBP A123.
Yeah.
And I picked the ECBP A123, but like, I don't think of you as someone who doesn't like them at all.
Yeah.
Would you say that though?
No.
Typically?
No, and I honestly think they're worth the price. I just, in most cases, I think that the private barrels, and especially the comparison to stag is stupid to me because ECBP is nothing like stag, and none of them that I've had will touch stag.
Okay, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
I have never thought of an ECBP. I've never owned an ECBP that I have thought of as like, this is a comparable stag replacement or a stag killer. And what's crazy is MSRP on stag is it still $50 or $60?
It's 65 now, I think.
They're still cheaper than ECBPs. It's insane.
Yeah, I will give everyone the argument, because it is a legitimate argument, is that you cannot buy a stag, though. Like, you cannot buy an available stag for under probably $200-$300. Like, they're not sitting on shelves at that price. So the comparable, the argument always with Buffalo Trace, I'm not getting full into this before, we've done this before, but the argument with Buffalo Trace is always that you can't get it usually readily available for the price. And you can buy ECBPs days after they drop in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's true.
So, Johnny asks, how do we feel about larceny barrel proofs? We like larceny barrel proofs.
I actually like them a lot.
Yep.
I've only had 2, but I have an unopened B522 at home that I am excited to open. It's like one of those, I am excited to open it, but I also like having it unopened because I'm excited to open it. So it's not open yet. Yeah. And then also, because I have so many open bottles, I need to finish a couple more and rotate it to the shelves. Because currently it's in overflow.
Yep.
I really like larceny barrel proofs. I think they're good. And I don't like regular larceny at all, so for what that's worth.
Yep.
But I'm a Heaven Hill guy. So like more than John, I like Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond. I love ECBPs, most of them. Larceny barrel proofs, you know.
I used to be.
Yeah.
But I think that Elijah Craig is getting worse with age. Like, as we go on, I think Elijah Craig is depleting their good stocks, but they're still trying to get stuff out. So they're just pushing the stock that's not ready yet.
Right.
And I think that's honestly not good.
Yeah. So we have differing opinions and experiences. Also, like, I've had some really good Henry McKenna single barrels. And I'm down to half of the one that I have. I finished the one that you gave me last year. So I will probably buy another one. Like, That's
Yeah.
where I'm at with that too.
Yeah, so Larceny is one of those that we haven't done yet, and that's kind of like a blind spot in the content that we have. But we both have Larceny barrel proofs. They're pretty readily available here in PA.
Yeah.
Even when they're not available online, they're usually available like the next week or so, something like that. So
Yeah, I've seen them on shelves.
Yep, we need to in PA.
Last year, I saw A123,
Weird.
A122 last year.
Because they've been doing it, I think, mostly like all online with that and the Henry McKenna.
Listen, I remember thinking, wow, that's weird. That's a Larceny barrel proof. And I had never seen one on a shelf before, and I didn't buy it, which I feel bad about now. But
look, I'm not calling you a liar. That's not what I'm saying here.
No,
I'm just
it was at Belmont.
Yeah.
And
it's just
it was in February, and it was 37 degrees outside.
37 degrees.
I'm just making stuff up.
Okay.
I'm just being stupid now.
Johnny said I picked up a B522 in South Carolina. Sherry says, ooh, I hate regular Larceny and love the Larceny barrel proof. Can't agree more.
Big difference. Johnny, have you tried your B522 yet? What do you think of it if you've tried it? I'm excited to... I'll be posting eventually when I try mine, but haven't gotten to it yet.
Okay, so do you want to do some water? And then get into bourbon bets?
Yep. You want to refresh everybody and myself on bourbon bets?
Sure. I would love to. All right. So, bourbon bets. Oh, you have -1 point. Let's fix that.
Start me out in the deficit. Did you guys see that? John's cheating. Did you see that?
I'm not cheating. I fixed it. Okay. So, bourbon bets, right? So, it is a blind tasting. We will use the wheel that is behind us right here. This is the wheel. To decide which of the 9 samples. My wife has poured 9 samples from anything that I have. I have like 130 some bottles. Most of them are opened, so it could be any of those.
Super scary.
Yeah, super nuts. Yeah, so it can be any of those. The way that the betting works, right? So there's 2 phases. There's nose and palate, so basically nosing and drinking.
Mm-hmm.
On the nose, if you lock in bets, they are double points. On the palate, when you lock in bets, they're 1.5 times points.
Mm-hmm.
So your possible wagers are price, so you can bet that it is above or below, or you can bet that it's a price and you hit if it's plus or minus $5.
Okay, so within 5. Okay.
Yep. Proof is the same, plus or minus $5. You can bet distillery, which has no bonus, and then if you guess the bottle and you nail it, that's double points plus whatever nose. So you can possibly get 3 times points or 4 times points for guessing the bottle on the palate or the nose.
Okay, John has spent a lot of time coming up with this.
I was trying to come up with a way that, like, because the first couple times we did blinds, we did a head-to-head, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to come up with a way that's a little bit more fair for both of us.
Yeah.
So that this is kind of the way that I, like, level the playing field. Plus, it's not something that someone else is doing.
I'm not complaining about it. I need to see a spreadsheet of the betting options.
Fair enough. But
I'm gonna rip it though.
It's all these. So we nose in phase, and then we palate in phase, right?
Right. And your guesses can be price, proof, distillery, and bottle.
Yep. And
those are the 4 things you're betting on.
10 points to wager, right?
Okay.
So you could wager 5 points on the nose. This is a Buffalo Trace product, and on the palate, you could be like, I think this is Stag.
Yeah.
And wager 5 points on that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you hit on both, you would get
200 points.
No. 30 points. Because it's 20, because it would be 4 times 5, and then 10, because it's 2 times 5. So you get a total of 30 points.
Okay.
That's how it works. The last time, I think it ended up with me with a slight advantage.
You won.
I did win, but it was not big. It was not a big win.
So we'll see. So we'll see
how this goes.
Yeah, I can get you some more water for sure.
That'd be sweet.
Yep. We're running out of water.
Sherry. Oh, I can't. Dang it. I'll have a... Sherry says 0 people are playing this while drinking while we are, so it'll be fun.
All I'm saying, listen, props to John for coming up with a game like this. Like you created this. It's great.
Yep.
It's awesome. It's just a lot of factors.
Yep.
I should have looked at it yesterday, and I didn't, so... That's on me. That's what I'm saying.
Chris says I'm confused and I'm not even drunk.
Yeah.
I would put comments up, but I don't have the box for them here currently, so.
Thanks, Chris. I'm going to do my best. Just know that John started off trying to give me negative points. So let's just keep that in
Look,
mind.
I fixed it. The counter was just there. All right. Do you want to spin the wheel first?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm excited. Look, this is going to be super fun. Ready?
Yep. Okay.
Sample
So
five.
Five. Bam. We
Okay.
both get Glenn's. Only have one here, but that's fine because I have the box.
So thanks to Faith for sure for setting up this blind for us so that we can play these games. She's awesome. She's moderating.
She'll be on cam later.
Yeah.
To reveal to us what they are. Those are our boards.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how we write stuff.
Say we gotta. So.
Pour them half and half, baby.
Yes, sir.
All right, so it's 7:22. Let's do like 2 rounds, maybe.
I'm feeling that.
Yeah,
I think
2
that feels
rounds.
good.
I'll give you that. Give me this.
All right, sample 5. Cool. Great.
Have an eraser.
Thank you.
What color do you want? You're a red guy, right?
Red's my favorite. Red, black, gray are my favorite colors. So
I'm doing blue.
yeah, give me red. Red versus blue, dude. Classic. Come on now. All right, Griff, you're first.
Red.
Never mind.
No,
I'm trying to do a Sarge impression. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, Red versus Blue is an old internet comic that was based on the first Halo game.
Dude.
By
freaking classic.
A house called Rooster Teeth.
God.
Yeah, Rooster Teeth, right?
Here, give me your flight board. You want to get that out of there?
Yeah, I do want to get that out of there.
Try to help you out, bro.
Chris says better take your shoes off to help you count.
Uh-oh.
I'm not as think as you drunk I am.
What did Johnny Dean say? Seems like could get difficult to keep score in later rounds. Yeah, thankfully we're only going to do 2
we're already
rounds.
like 6 ounces or 5 ounces in on the whiskey, so.
So somebody, one of my buddies texted me the first time. So probably this is the 3rd stream from when this happened. I was holding the marker uncapped and nosing at the same time. And he was like, hey, you probably would do better
if you tapped the marker.
If you didn't hold the uncapped marker and the whiskey in the same glass. I was like, yeah, that's a good point. All right, so.
Oh, Brett knows. Brett says caboose.
Yeah, caboose.
Why are there 6 pedals if there are only 4 directions? All right, bourbon bets, baby.
Here we go.
Ready? Nose it first.
Yeah.
Then we'll stop. Cheers.
Okay. Wow.
It's butterscotch.
I love this. Yeah, it is butterscotch. It's like there's some red fruits. Super soft too on the nose. Not a lot of proof. Smells amazing. This is the kind of nose. I'll tell you what though, I'm not getting like, oh, this has to be this distillery or this bottle.
Yeah.
That's what I'm not getting. So does this make sense if I do it this way?
Sure. Yeah. I was just going to write like my nosing and then do tasting, but it doesn't matter. Look, this is like tasting whiskey. However you want to do it, it's fine.
Right. For my brain to keep everything organized. Price. Proof. Distillery. Should be allowed to peek.
Yeah, we can peek because it's behind us. So.
Yeah.
But that's not super going to help.
I'm just messing around. Classic. Proof. Distillery. So, if I go to tasting, can I no longer guess on the nose?
Correct.
If I want to make a nose bet, I have to bet before I taste it.
Correct. Yep.
Woo!
So that's what the phases are. So like you can see on here that I have like the phases to our left.
Yep.
To our right, I guess, on screen. So
I don't know.
Nose is a whole phase, palate is a whole phase, and then the only one that gives you extra double points on wagers is bottle.
Okay.
So,
dude, this is tough.
yeah. Like very much struggling to think of what this could be.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to make anything on the nose. If I want to just go to palate.
Yep.
You want to go to palate? What are you thinking?
All right, I'm gonna make a bet. I think.
Okay. I wish you would.
Glasses down.
For you. Wait, while you bet, I have to have glasses.
Yeah, phase. We do it for phases.
Okay.
I'm gonna bet that the proof is 100. So I would hit if
It's 95 to 105.
Yep.
I think that's I get that.
Bet 5 points on this.
Damn. And that would be multiplied by 2, right?
Yep. So it would be 10 points.
If you get it right.
Yep. All right. Tasting phase.
Brett's still quoting Red versus Blue. It's so great. Thanks, Brett.
I don't remember that one
Look, a telescope.
because no cheating. See, Sherry gets it.
Yeah.
All right. Time to taste. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh,
I had a thought on the palate, or on the nose, and I think I'm going to double down with that.
damn.
So any color or whatever you observe can be done for either phase, if that helps you.
Color?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like if it's super dark, you can guess it has some age.
But you can't guess on the color, right?
Right.
Like you can only guess on price, proof, distillery, and bottle. Correct?
Correct.
Like it. I'm not feeling. We have a total of how many points?
10 points you can
10
wager.
to wager.
So
to
you have
wager.
not wagered any, so you can wager up to 10 points. But you do not get any for not wagering them, so...
So wager them.
Yeah.
Man. No, I'm looking. It's too many.
Ah! I have my bet. Need some Jeopardy music. Yeah, we do.
For real.
I don't know if I can use that, though, because it's copyrighted. And I did a bunch of this stuff today, so I did not mess with music because it wasn't working the last time, so...
All right. I don't know, man. Tough.
You don't know? Okay. All right.
It's tough.
What are your bets?
Why don't you talk about your bets?
Okay, so I bet on the nose that it is 100 proof. So I bet 5 points doing that. And I bet 2 points that the distillery is MGP. Kind of looks like a D.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. And then I did 3 points that the bottle is Remus 5.
Super interesting.
Okay.
All right, so people can see, I have like nose and palate separated. I made no nosing guesses because I was just like, dude, it was like almost like a crazy weeder. I don't know. To me on the nose, it was like soft but sweet and all this stuff. My guesses are proof is 110 on the palate, and I wagered 5 points. My distillery also is MGP, and I wagered 3 points.
Okay.
Because I'm getting like, dude, I don't know. And then
Price
is I wagered price because I had no idea bottle wise, so I
$70.
wagered $70
Okay.
on price. And is there a range for price?
Yeah, it's plus or minus $5.
Plus
So
or
it could
minus
be
$5.
65 to 75.
I don't know, man.
It's a tough one for MGP.
This is a tough one. And like, you know what? It's so crazy because like when I was tasting it, I was like, I didn't think about Remus 5, but like I was like, dude, that could be MGP. So regardless, I feel good that we both guessed the same distillery, even if you're right and I'm wrong.
Yep. All right, Faith Cam is live.
Faith,
Hello.
what is it?
Which one again?
Number 5.
Number 5.
5.
I'm sorry.
Five is Old Ezra Rye. 7 year.
Yo, dude, up top, man, MGP, we nailed it.
Yeah. So we did get MGP. Do you want to consider that MGP though?
Old Ezra Rye is MGP. It's sourced.
Fair enough.
It's
Right,
100%
and they are
MGP.
owned by MGP. Okay, so it's 112 proof. You nailed price. So you get...
It's 112 proof. So no proof too.
Yeah. So you nailed on all of them. So you got 15 points. 1, 2, 3,
Dude. Thank you. I still made it. Because I was within 5.
Okay.
Crazy.
And I got 4 points. No. 2 times 1. Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
you have taken a very early lead.
Oh, unexpected. I feel amazing. All right.
Okay. I'm going to spin the wheel.
Yes, do it.
Can't get a 5. 6.
15 points? Okay. Round 1, 15 points. Crazy.
All right.
Are we using the same Glen?
No.
New Glen. That's right. Uh-oh. This looks thin. Could be a scotch. I might hit
You know it could be.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Glens. Give me your old ones.
I want to believe that I will know. Dude, this looks like urine comparatively to everything else.
Could
we've
also
tried.
be young MGP.
It could be, but I've never had a young MGP that looks like
Give me
urine.
the rest of this.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Careful with this one.
Yeah, I don't want that one.
It's got all the whatever in it.
Yeah, but I don't want it.
You said hand me your Glens.
Yeah, but I don't want the non-empty.
I handed you all the Glens. All right, here's your new Glen. This is
Winner,
sample
winner,
6.
Brandon, math is hard. Yes, math is hard. Especially for me.
Yes.
Well, listen. Me too. And it's only 1 round, so.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, let's
Eddie
do it.
kind of already knows it, but
Dude, I'm not
Cheers.
offended. We're friends. We're all friends here. Okay. What's exciting about this is
No,
I'm not
it's
getting
bourbon.
I'm not getting scotch notes, which is great. This is really sweet. This is like
I'm gonna go back to rules.
Perfect.
Faith is now off screen.
it's sweet, it's light. I don't know. So the thing that's challenging about this, yeah, we're doing the same thing. What I like about bourbon bets and what is challenging for me in the way that I taste whiskey is if I don't get anything immediately off the nose that is like, oh my gosh, that is definitely that.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to bet points, even though you can get more points betting off the nose than on the palate, right?
Yeah.
So it's challenging, man. And I like that. Oh, dude. I really like this nose too. It's like super sweet, but there's just a little bit of spice and just a touch of proof like on the nose. All right. How you feel about the nose? Do you want to make any bets? Do you want to go to palate?
Yeah, I want to make bets.
I want to make a bet too.
Yeah. All right, what bet you making?
I'm making a proof bet
Same.
on the nose.
Okay.
Nice.
And?
Oh, do I tell you what it is?
Yeah.
I bet that it is 100 proof.
I bet that it's 115 proof.
Holy shit. Oh, no. All right. So I bet 100 proof on the nose, and I bet 3 points. How many points did you bet?
5.
Damn. I was pretty confident. So,
I don't know about confident, but
so let me.
I'm already down by 11.
Here's the deal. Let me say this. I bet you, ironically, no pun intended, that you're thinking this is like obtanium or something, because like there's a super sweetness to that nose, and no, it's way more than that. You're not betting. I don't know what you're betting. I don't know what you're betting, but you're thinking something.
I am thinking something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to taste it?
Yeah. Cheers.
Right. Cheers. Uh-oh. Might be right on that proof. That's HOT
It's
hot.
really grapey.
Can you? I'm not sure you said who's the lefty.
I can't in this screen, unfortunately, because I did not add Gerard. The lefty is me, John.
Yep. So Sherry, I'm right-handed. John's left-handed.
Yep. So why we sit this way so that we're left to right.
Yep. It's beautiful.
Also, because I made all of our
dude, there
all
was
of our
one,
intros
there was,
come in from each side.
Wasn't there one video where our names were wrong?
The last one.
Flipped.
Yeah. So the last live stream, I had them flipped.
That was super funny.
Yeah, that was dumb, but you know,
I'm not like, I thought it was funny. Not mad about it. Not upset.
man.
God, dude, I have nothing on this. I don't
Yeah, that's the face I had with the Nulu.
know.
So I don't think this is bourbon.
Dude, it's briny on the palate, man. It's like salty, but it's still sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know. And the color is like crazy, like I said earlier, crazy light.
Yeah.
It's not bourbon flavored.
All right, let's do this, and let's do a third one, just for fun. Let's commit to doing a third one.
Oh, you mean a third bourbon bet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm down
All
for that.
Sure.
Dude. All right. Okay. I'm going to make a palate guess. And
This is bourbon.
Okay. So here's the deal.
Yep.
I bet 3 points on the nose.
Yep.
That it was 100 proof. I am feeling like I could be wrong.
Yep.
Because on the palate, this is so it drinks so like it could be 120 proof. But I already made
I agree with that.
I made a proof guess on the nose. Okay. So I'm gonna and as far as like distillery and bottle goes, dude, I have no idea. Like there's no bourbon or like like this is I don't know, man. So I made a price guess for the rest of my points. My price guess is $75. So I have no idea. I have no clue.
I feel like this could be a Buffalo Trace product, but I don't think that it is. I think it's a world whiskey.
Yeah. Yep. Dude, the color, man. There's no Buffalo Trace product that is that color.
Yeah.
That I can think of.
Yeah, because I would have thought Weller Antique if it were darker.
Yeah, okay.
Not Weller Antique. Weller Full Proof if it were darker. Because it has that, like...
This is almost hotter than Full Proof.
Mm-hmm.
I'm perplexed by this one.
Okay, so you bet 100 proof on the nose. What's your palate bet?
My palate bet is price at $75, and it's 7 points. It's the rest of my points, because I don't know. Okay. I have no idea.
So I bet 5 points that it's 115 proof, and I bet 5 points that it is red breast cast strength.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go to the reveal.
Let's
bring
find
up
out.
my beautiful wife,
Faith Cam.
Okay.
starring my arm.
All right, Faith, shatter our worlds. What is it?
Number 6 is Obtanium Canadian Rye. You managed to pick the 2 ryes of all the 9.
Dude.
So neither of us get any points. I'm not 100% sure on the 75, but I'll double check that. But I think it was over 100.
Oh,
I
I'm
think
sure it was. I'm sure it was like way more.
Urban Outfitters.
Wow.
Pretty sure.
Waiting.
It was a Bourbon Junkies pick for sure.
A Bourbon Junkies pick?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the rye is it's the Bourbon Junkies King of the North.
Oh, nice.
Order received.
Dude, let me tell you, that is a banger.
You nailed it. Technically, it's $69.99, but I'll give it to you
Okay.
because 75 is close enough. So, with $70, 14 years old. Okay, so I got nothing because that is, I believe, what's the proof on it?
64.3.
Yeah, so it's 120, 130 something. So,
Yes.
okay, so 7 times 1.5 is 11.
I'm going to tell you in a sec. $10.5.
Okay, so
We got to do
10.
one more.
Yep.
Okay.
Whew. So I gotta nail this one in order to win.
All right, and I want
Brennan
to
is kicking my butt.
listen. Okay, I want to say this though. That is luck. That was not a
Yeah, that did not come off very right.
look. That was not no, and I was not thinking. Oh, it's a rye, and I didn't even know you had a Bourbon Junkies Obtanium pick. I was just saying.
It is a rye pick though. So
Okay.
it's all yeah. I
You know what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Like that was not like oh, I more expertly than you picked out
yeah, but
notes.
you're still beating the pants off of me. So
The first one, look, the first round was good. The
Yeah.
first round was legit. Second round was a fluke.
you can spin the wheel or not.
Yeah. Dude, 5, 6, and 7. All right.
Can you grab it? It's on that side. I don't want to grab it.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, it's another light one.
All right. We gotta be quick about this one.
Come on, Faith. I'm scared.
99 on the shop.
I just want dark ones.
Well,
We only like the dark ones.
No, you only like the dark ones.
True. It's true.
It's fine.
You need a little more.
All right.
All right. Here's the deal.
Gotta be quick
What
through this because we gotta eat cake, right?
I want to eat cake.
I want to eat cake too.
so much.
You ever seen Madagascar when the king is like, they gotta eat cake? Is that thunder? Or is that,
I don't really know.
is that-
Cheers.
we need to nose it.
Yep.
So, dude, I almost feel like, yeah, whatever. The second round is a fluke. I'm not better than you. I just guessed better than you at one thing. And I didn't even know you had that bottle on your shelf, so I
Right,
wasn't
you're
guessing.
up to beat me. I get bananas.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. I love this nose.
Yeah.
The color of this pour is throwing me off, though.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Listing, I was thinking a spot. Yeah, sherry, like.
I think this is a bourbon.
Wow, dude. I love this nose. I nose this all day. It's sweet. Vanilla, banana, little bit of proof. Nothing crazy.
All right.
You gonna make a nose guess?
Got to. Down by 21 points.
Holy shit! Sick.
Okay.
All right. Tell me about your nose guess.
JD triple mash. 7 points.
Holy shit. Damn. All right, my nose guess is proof
100 points.
100,
Okay.
and it's 3 of my 10 points.
Okay.
That is my proof.
It's time to taste it.
I cannot wait to taste it. I will be shocked if this is triple mash, but it's too light. I don't know.
I'm ready.
Holy shit! I'm not. I know we're running through this last round.
I know.
What time is it?
7:47.
Oh shit! Okay.
We've gone over it before. It's not that big of a deal. But
I'm not trying to run till 9. I'm trying to eat cake. I'm trying to drink Parker's Heritage. So
Ooh, yeah. Forgot about the Parkers.
we don't have to.
No, we have to.
Okay.
I dropped an S-bomb earlier, so.
That's good. You know what? I was gonna drop an F-bomb and then I
Yeah,
refrained.
don't do that.
Um. Hold on. Let me think about this. That is tough, man. That is tough. Okay.
Okay.
Talk to me about your bets.
Doubling down. JD triple mash.
There's no way. Okay.
Okay.
My bets. Price $50. 4 points, and Distillery Bardstown 3 points. So eating up my last 7 points.
Okay.
I'm thinking it is Bardstown white label. I don't know. I literally don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's Jack Triple Mash.
Faith Cam's already live. I forgot to turn it off the last time, so.
She's been live the whole time.
She's been live the whole time.
All right. Final round.
Number 7
Number 7.
is 1792 Sweet Wheat.
Holy
I was
shit.
gonna say that.
Dude. Holy shit.
So 100 proof. I think it's 91 something. It's up there. But either way, I get 0 points.
91.
I had to hit to win.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
2 proof.
okay. So you miss on proof.
I
You
did
miss
get
on
right.
price because I'm pretty sure it's 35. So you
It's
miss.
35?
Yeah, it's like $35.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I missed on everything because I bet Bardstown. It's Bard.
I was gonna say. I was thinking that earlier, but
Dude.
I landed on 100 proof, and I thought it was too light to be the sweet wheat.
Yeah.
So,
Dude.
all right, hey,
That was crazy.
yes, I'm gonna go get the cake.
Okay. I will sit back too.
Good work.
All right, so Brandon wins bourbon bets by a landslide. I'm gonna go get our cake real quick, and you're gonna get the
Yep.
Bardstown or the Parker's Heritage. It is in the box down behind my chair, right there.
Awesome.
Got it.
Yep. So, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. You want to hang out for a couple more minutes? We're gonna rip some cake. We're gonna rip the new Bardstown or the Parker's Heritage double barrel, whatever that is, and give some notes on it, some impressions. Some people have had it. Maybe you've had it already. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thank you, Gandy Road. I appreciate that. Listen, let me tell you, John and I go back and forth all the time on picks, on tasting notes, on whatever. I genuinely feel like his palate is way more developed than mine. So I'm doing my best. I'm just and especially like this is more his collection than mine. So I hedged my bets a little bit on things like price, and I didn't guess any bottles. John guessed bottles because it's his collection. We are super happy that we're 2 years. We're super stoked by that. Oh, can't see it. Don't know why. I'm clicking on these. John knows what he's doing on the technical side. I'm trying to show your chats, but can't show them. I didn't get anything yet. I was talking to people. Super excited for this cake, though.
Yeah.
At this point. All right. So where do I need to go to get this pour? And can I?
We'll grab it.
Are these blends? Oh, you're good.
Want to open up this cake?
Yeah, I'll open the cake. You get the pour. I need a Glen. You need a Glen.
Yep. We have one.
Guys, I don't know how to
fine.
show this to you. Yeah, take a picture of it. Can you take a picture of it? Guys, John got a cake with the Gentleman and Whiskey. Listen, this is a moment for us, right, where we have created this group. Get your hand out of that shot. Come on. Here's the deal. John and Nate started Gentleman and Whiskey 2 years ago as a community group of people that could get together and enjoy whiskey. We love whiskey. We love bourbon tasting, whatever, right? And now, 2 years later, here we are. Yeah, John got cake. We freaking love it. I don't know how much of this you can see, but I'm going to tilt it up a little bit because I don't care so much about cake. John got a cake with the Gentleman and Whiskey. Yeah, you can see it. The Gentleman and Whiskey logo on it. Here's the deal. It's not about us for the sake of us, but it is about whiskey tasting for the sake of community and bringing people together and enjoying something that we all enjoy, and getting closer to each other and building relationships and encouraging each other and supporting each other through life and different things like that. So that is where, it's just a cake, it's just a brand, it's just a YouTube video, whatever. It's just a tasting. It's just corn in liquid form, right? But what it represents is connection, community, mutual encouragement, people building each other up, making each other better, things like that. John finally found the Parker's Heritage.
I wasn't expecting it to have a letter or a number on top of it, but I think the last time we actually put it into our possibilities for...
I'm sure we did because it's samples. Parker's Heritage. So, Johnny Dean, if you are still in here, we are going to taste the Parker's Heritage, and we are going to eat this amazing cake. And we have napkins and plates and an awesome breaded cake.
Did you show the cake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. People.
Sorry, I was looking for.
Nope.
Parker's.
And Haley. Wow, my wife. Nope. John's wife, Faith, took pictures. I took pictures.
You're thinking Haley because she just commented.
Yeah. Finally. Buy your wife a cake. Yep. It is also my wife's birthday weekend, and I did buy her a cake. Oh no.
In addition to what you said, we can't do this without my wife. So.
100%.
She got the cake. She got it made at Dutchway. We've got our sweet Heaven Hill Distillery Glens.
Dude.
You want to cut some cake?
Nope.
Or do you want to drink some Parkers?
I want to drink. I want you to cut cake.
Okay.
You cut cake. I'm not a cake cutter. You know what I'm saying?
You're not a cake cutter?
No.
Okay.
I want you to cut the cake.
Can we all cheers real quick?
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Yeah.
In addition to what Brandon said, for watching our videos, for showing up to these live streams. It's been a crazy experience for 2 years of G&W and how much we've grown in the last 2 years. So thank you all for showing up, for showing out, and for hanging out with us. It is great. We're going to drink some Parker's Heritage.
Yeah, of course we are.
And we're going to eat some cake. So,
look, here's the deal, right? I watch lots of content on YouTube, whiskey channels, whatever. To be a channel that for any of you is interesting, that's super humbling.
Yeah.
And it's super awesome. And I watch, the channels that I like the most, and I think, I wish they would put out more videos. And I'm like, wow, from doing videos with you, it takes so much work to put out one video.
Yep.
So any like, any comment, any subscribe, any share, anything means more than you think it does to the creators.
Yep.
And I've realized that over shooting videos with you.
Yeah, we literally lose money doing this because of the whiskey that we buy, but it's fun for us. Like, we don't do it except
I'm
for
not
the
worried.
fun for
Yeah,
it.
no.
So.
Listen, here's the deal. I'm going to drink whiskey anyway. Yep. So
fair enough.
Might as well do it and share with all of you.
Cheers to you for being a part of this. Look, like, you've been an integral part of this, and I love doing this content with you.
Dude, I'm honored. Cheers to you starting it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Damn, that's good.
Dude, that smells insane.
I just wanted to.
I haven't even tasted
just
it.
went in for it.
Wow. Johnny Dean, if you're in here, dude, the nose on this Parker's Heritage is insane.
Yeah.
So, Brantley, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you so much for a pour that I will never buy, most likely. I'll never have the opportunity to buy, but I get to try it.
You never know. Amazing. PA hasn't gotten it yet. So,
dude, this is so good.
It is vanilla cake icing, which I'm excited for some other vanilla cake icing. This is definitely top 5 for me.
Dude, the proof, though?
Yeah. Yep. I think it's 121. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
This beats Stag Juniors that I've had. Wow. This is like BTEC level excellent. It's amazing.
It's phenomenal.
Dude, the nose is perfect.
To the middle there.
I didn't even look at the edge of that. Like a little black stripe.
It's perfect.
Yeah, a little black striping.
Yep. They did a great job.
Do you want more than that?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Gotta soak up the booze somehow. Marble cake, vanilla icing.
Perfect.
Faith, how much you want?
Got what he's got.
Here, you take mine.
I'll have what he's having.
I'll have what he's having. Yep. You can throw that down there. There's another one.
Yep. Sorry.
Nope, you're good. You're great. That's yours. Yeah.
I would like to say that I would probably do that if I was sober, but I'm super not sober.
You're good. You got it. Look, we got that middle. Amazing. There's a napkin, a mini napkin for you. Good catch. All right.
The napkins also say happy birthday.
Amazing.
Because they're left over from my birthday 2 years ago.
Everybody who tuned in, thank you so much. Thanks, guys, for watching. Thanks for being a part of Gentlemen of Whiskey. Yeah. Here's the deal. We are a group. We love whiskey, and we want to create a community around loving whiskey. That's it. That's literally it. So thank you so much for being a part of this. We are hopefully creating some kind of content that's interesting to you, that's entertaining, that's beneficial, that's educational, that's useful. I think those are the things that we strive for, right?
Try to be fun.
Yeah, I'm not good at fun. I'm the not fun guy.
That's not at all true. You're getting there.
I'm not, but like, I'm not good at fun. You're better at fun than me. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of this.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.